What changed? What changed then after this game that gave you hope?
I just thought the competition level, second quarter took a step, third quarter took a step, fourth quarter we were relentless. And, I thought just that, like we talked about pregame and since our first game, it's not going to be pretty, for a little while here. We got to just continue to fight, to play for each other and figure out ways to compete and stay in games while we figure out rotations and combinations and what we're all about. So, that was there. I thought it progressed. Second quarter was better than the first, third better than the second, fourth was the best of all. So really just proud of the guys for, their competition level, but they stuck with it. Guys in and out of the lineup, lots of different combinations playing, and we didn't get, paralysis because of all the newness and change. We just fought and played, and I think we got a little bit of a confidence boost as the night went on.
Marcus, good story, and what you saw.
Yeah, well, obviously he shot the ball well. He very well, but he also is just a smart defender. I think he knows the game plan and has a good feel, and so I thought it impacted the game at both ends of the floor. I was proud of his performance.
Still, even though you were holding your own boards, proud, he better than Milwaukee throughout. Still down 10, about 5 minutes to go. Close on a 16-1 run. Was there something in there that you guys found that you can either take advantage of on their end, or do you think you can going forward?
I think I think just we're relentless with our competition. Our willingness to fight for good looks, our willingness to scrap defensively. I don't think there's anything that we're gonna, bottle up and put in a museum from this one. But it was just a team effort. Guys coming in and out, and not worrying about being in the right spot, but just fighting, scrapping, and trying to compete. And so, I think sure we made a lot of plays down the stretch, but that was more because of our willingness to keep going. When we were down 10, it seems like every few minutes it was back to 10. So their willingness to continue to compete and believe, is the reason they won the game.
I apologize if you can ask this, but it was so similar for 3 quarters to what happened in Milwaukee. Do you think that there was just some kind of ability that they had to find some resolve to not let it go to the same finish?
Yeah, I think that was it. Just the level of competition and combativeness was there. We were relentless. We never broke, and just kept coming at them. Even I think 5 minutes left, we're down 10. They went on a little run to get it back to 10. It was a time where you could, a new team like this could lose confidence and doubt, question themselves. They didn't. We talked about it in the huddle. A little poise, a little belief, and to continue to compete. They could win this game, and they did. And I think it's just the attitude, the willingness to compete and not fold. I just think it's all brand new. We go out there, they're a tough team. Embiid draws a lot of attention. They have shooters around him. Same for Drummond. The second unit's very good. So they're a tough team. They make it difficult on you. They put a lot of pressure on your defense because those guys are so dynamic and ability to get around the rim. But the competition was there. That's it. It made up for all the mistakes, all the newness, all the uncertainty. The guys just had the character to persevere. I think they're excited for their new teammates, but it takes time to find that rhythm, combinations. And also we lost a big piece. So it's not just the new pieces; it's the void that we're used to playing with, and so it is like it's a lot for us to take on at this moment in time. But hopefully, in the weeks coming, we'll start to clear some of the debris, so to speak, and figure out how we can best play together.
Coach, analytically, teams tend to shy away from that mid-range, but when you've got a guy like Marcus, basically a machine in that mid-range, how does that kind of open up?
Yeah, I mean, against a good defensive team like that, if a guy's open, he's open. So while we're not trying to live in the mid range, obviously Kevin is a unique talent who is exceptional in the mid range, and Marcus is excellent there as well. But if we get open looks, they're open looks against a good defense. So you can't pass them up because our mathematicians are going to yell at us after the game. We have to sometimes take some of those and say, you got to make them if you want to beat good teams. Just to continue to compete, I thought the second quarter was better than the first. That's what's going to take us there. Is we got ourselves back in the game through our fight and playing for one another, and just continue that. Like, I don't care so much about are we perfect. I care about, do we have the right attitude? Are we able to make up for our, all the things that we haven't figured out about ourselves yet through our competition and togetherness.
You said before that you kind of in experimentation with the big lines, you have to see the numbers combination. How much do going small later will help you handle the ball better?
Yeah, I think it allowed us to chase a little better on the perimeter. Allowed us to open up some opportunities in transition. I thought we forced a few turnovers. But we know we can play small. We know that we have that. We went to it a little bit here at the end, but we're still in that phase where we're going to experiment.
Was there any, tactical change on how you guys defended Joel Embiid earlier on? You got it going, but I think that was finished with
No, we didn't change anything. I think, some of it is up to him. Does he make or miss shots? But I thought our guys just stuck with the game plan and tried to make it difficult with them, not give them any easy ones. And if they are easy, they got to be on the perimeter. And overall, I thought that was pretty good. We didn't let them, get on top of our basket too often.